that. I'm going to call it out. So, and we still have the watch party. So after
And
that,
I
I
asked
don't
you to
know.
come back. I mean, it's not like, I mean, the people
Yeah.
can have all the noise they want about this series of episodes with you. You can say things. People are like, cancel. We're done with you. And this isn't even me with a chip on my shoulder. I'm not upset. The numbers don't lie. Every time you're on, it is a very highly rated show. So
And
it's
you know what,
all
David, let me
noise. And
say
I'm not
a
even
lot of,
trying to prove anything. I'm just telling you, I mean, the
yeah,
numbers aren't falling from the sky here.
a lot of people are like, you're so hated. Nobody likes you. Nobody cares. And I just think, oh my God, if you guys only saw my DMs, how much support, if they saw the other housewives I've never met, David, know nothing about from like other franchises reaching out to me, like the things they tell me, oh my God, it's so flattering. Like they're so sweet. And even other podcasters, I have had other people ask me to do podcasts. I've only done 3. I have had about 12 podcasters ask me to do a pod, and I didn't. I went where I was comfortable, so
Well, I
um
only know of 2 that you did that I don't know about no third, but I know, thank you for if you've done great on Chrissy Balls. I've seen you on there and thank you for doing this. I'm glad you feel comfortable. And by the way, if people go into or you yourself go into all the YouTube comments and all the videos I posted with you, yes, there are some negative comments, but I think and I don't sit there and tally up what's what with 500 comments, but there's gazillions of them that are like, yeah, everything
yeah.
she's
And you know
saying
what?
is true.
And I know how to take constructive criticism. And believe me, like I've owned, and I'll say it again, I've owned my part in that toxic camp. I know what I was doing, guys. I know it was wrong. I realize, the harm I've caused. I was a fucking bully on social media for people. It was horrible. I regret it. I'm sorry for it. You don't have to tell me what a bad person I was in regards to working with that camp because I lived it. I know it. I look back on it. It's disgusting. And I don't mind the criticism because it was part of what I was doing. I get it, guys. But at the same time, I really do want to say to the people out there who give me a little bit of heat and then they go in with like the sweet ending. But we're so thankful that you've changed your mind, that you've, repented, that you regret it. We're so thankful you brought the truth to light. We're so thankful. We're grateful, this and that. Those are the ones I really like. I love. Like I was just listening. Do you know who Kempire is?
Oh yeah, I love Kemp. I've had Kempire on the show. We're probably going to do something together soon again.
I was just listening to his latest review of the finale, and you know what he said? He's like, "Listen, guys, I'm not going to take anything away from this girl because she was a very vile person, and that her history like speaks for her. There was a lot of shit right there, but let me tell you that Melissa's old nose, everything she said is true. I don't listen to a lot of other people's tea out there because it's a lot of bullshit, but this girl was telling the truth. Everything she said was spot on. We're watching it episode after episode, and these were episodes, guys, that nobody got the screeners for. So thank you to Kempire for his words. Like they were a little spicy, but I get it. I get it. And he ended it with like a sweet spot there at the end. It's I get it, guys. Like I'm not trying to change your perception on me. I know how I was that person. I get how vile I was. I understand it. I'm not going to sit here and get mad at every like huge blogger saying, listen, that Melissa's old nose was very, she was out there, but the tea is true. Like, I appreciate that. And again, guys, I can't say it enough, David. I really am sorry for that. And I will never be that again. I will never be in a situation, number one, where I will hand over my platform to be abused and used in every which way just so that I can like push someone else's narrative for a TV show or a storyline. I will never like purposely harm absolutely anybody with my platform because it will advance Teresa or Jen or anyone on a damn show. Never. Those days are long gone and done. I accept my part in it. I'm sorry for it. But it was also a lot of like manipulation and controlling behind the scenes. However, that has come to an end. So, whether it's harsh criticism, like sweet commentary, like I'll take it all in. I accept it. I get it. And I'm just moving forward.
I think that's great. I don't know why people don't think people can like change. I don't do the same thing I did to. And
Exactly.
by the way, I do think, I mean, what Teresa's done is just a very egregious situation, but knowing a lot of these housewives, having met them, been friends with them, gotten in their minds, I think the overarching thing is a lot of it now, not what Teresa has done with this negative and, but I do think there's a there's a feeling amongst a lot of the housewives that there are these people out there that start as fans, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I've seen it in much more calmer situations where they will get fans and they will exploit them and they will be working for them for free or for a very small amount of money, not to do this, but to do other things. And I just think that's why I find this story so interesting. It's that the fact that like Teresa, Jim, that they underestimated, that they just thought because I'm the reality star, these people will have blind loyalty to me. Like it doesn't work that way. You know what I mean? Like you have to be a good person. And like they never, I just think this is this common theme that like if you treat people a certain way and just assume that they're going to be your soldier, they're not. Like that's just life. I don't know what my point is. Does
Yeah.
that make any sense?
No, yeah, I totally get it. Like towards the end of like that whole journey with them, I literally told Jim Leonard, I'm off the team. I'm done. I don't want nothing to do with this. He thought I was going to come back crawling and kiss the ring because they were trying to reach me through Melissa Feaster. And I was messaging Teresa and I posted this. I was like, what do you need, Teresa? I haven't talked to you in months. What do you need? And she's like, oh, we need your help. Jim says, call him. And I'm like, what does he want? And she's like, just call him, honey. I swear on my daughters, it's nothing bad. And when she swears on her daughters, guys, she's lying. So I knew it was something bad. And I knew the season was coming and they just wanted an extra, platform to push for them. And I was just like, no. But I thought to myself, David, at that point, maybe Jim Leonard sat back and thought, shit, this girl has a lot. Maybe we didn't think this through. And boom, they were trying to recruit me again. And he's like, I tell you with nothing but love and respect, are you on the team? Are you going to keep helping Teresa and her family and her husband? Let me know, blah, blah, blah. And it was just like, no, I'm done. Like, I think maybe they thought I was going to forever bow to them. Do I think they ever would have thought that I was going to say it all, like, mention it all? No, they would have been different about a lot of things. But
I
I
don't
think they were
personally think that's everyone. A lot of people think so. I personally don't think it's a bad thing. Like if someone turned on me that I was friends with, personally, I would. I mean, it goes for Margaret too. I don't think it's so bad to reveal texts and stuff when you're falling out with someone that you have when you were friends. That's just me. That's my feeling. If someone
yeah,
was
and then
going to
I
go
and then that
balls to the
was
wall against me, I will reveal every text in my phone if I cared. I don't see why
yeah.
that's to me, it's not bad. I don't think it's bad when Margaret does it. I don't think it's bad when you do. I don't think it's bad when anyone does it. That's just my
No, and
opinion.
I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel bad at all either because you know what it did? It gave clarity to the people who suspected this shit going on behind the scenes. Like it confirmed to them that it was true what they were thinking.
Well,
So
you
I
can
don't feel
come
bad.
back on here anytime you would like.
Oh, thank you so
You know,
much. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna be hitting you up. I think you need to like watch